welcome to my channel. Today is the first real holiday tutorial of this year, so let's hurry up and get started. Or Christmas look, or whatever you want to call it really. At any rate, I'm going for a holiday fairy, so I have this holiday decoration in my hair. It's literally from Intratuin, which is a gardening store. Just toss it around a bun, put hair clips in it, and it's good to go. You just don't want to look at it from the back because it probably doesn't look that nice. I didn't check. Anyway, only thing I'm wearing right now is BB cream because it didn't seem excessively interesting to show you putting on BB cream because it's kind of boring. So yeah, the first step we're going to take together is the eye look. So the eye look I want to keep quite easy. Like I want to make it festive but not too difficult because I'm supposed to be a fairy, so I want to look somewhat natural for a fairy. Or at least the way that looks like in my head. And I thought it'd be fun to challenge myself to use only Ellis Faas products for the eye look. So yeah, we're going to start off with a taupe shade this time because I want to darken up the crease first. Now this shade is quite potent. So I'm going to apply it very carefully so I don't accidentally get way too much onto my eyelid. And yeah, I'm not using a base because I know this stuff is not going to crease. However, Ellis Faas is quite pricey, so if you want to use cream eyeshadows but Ellis Faas isn't within your budget, or you just don't feel like spending that much money on a makeup product, there are, of course, as with most things, brands that make them for cheaper. However, I do recommend if you're going to go to a party or something and you want to wear this look for like the entire night, I would recommend testing the products out beforehand just to see if they won't crease after a while. Now, mostly because I grabbed a little bit too much, I'm also going to immediately apply the shade below my eye on a smaller brush. Just so that's done, I just have to remember to not accidentally put concealer all over it in a few minutes. Because yes, I'm that clumsy sometimes. There's always a risk with doing the bottom eyelid first as well. Now next up we're going to go for a true gold shade. Like a real sparkly, glittery gold. Come on, get into the tray. Yeah, this is like, it's just a good color for any Christmassy, holiday themed eye look, New Year's Eve, whatever. Or just any party really. I want to apply it in a blending way, so I am still using the blending brush for it. And I'm starting off in the center of the eyelid because I do want the inner corner to be brighter. And you know, it sort of doesn't make sense to apply color there first, to then apply a different color over top of it later. It's a waste of product. And also don't forget to blend it into the crease, because again I want to go for a natural-esque fairy look. So I want everything to just go nicely together. And then it's time for the pale gold, still with the blending brush. And I'm basically applying it all around my tear duct area and dragging it quite far downward here as well. Because despite a fairy being a supernatural creature, I don't need this look to be super natural. Sorry, that was like the lamest joke I've made the entire year. Anyway. But yeah, I don't want it to be too basic. This is still, you know, meant to be a party look. So yeah, there's allowed to be some shimmer everywhere. Next up, eyeliner. Now I'm not going for a full on big wing, of course, because it wouldn't be very natural, but I do want some form of eyeliner. Of course, no eyeliner would be even more natural, but like even fairies can wear some makeup, I suppose. So yeah, I'm just going for a really tiny baby wing here. And then to finish off the eye look, just some mascara. You could go for falsies, but for a fairy look I don't really find that very necessary. Now, next up I'm doing some shading. I'm just using a cream product for this. And I'm not using a whole lot of products today because I want to keep this, you know, again, somewhat natural-ish looking. But I do want some more definition in my face than that there would be without the added product. And then of course around my nose with a smaller brush, because with the bigger brush I'm not going to be able to do this. Also good advice is to always do the contour first, especially around your nose. And then the concealer, so you can still, you know, fix any mistakes. And then some highlight. Now for some blush, I'm just using a lipstick. I'm applying it to my finger and then carefully dabbing it onto my cheeks because I'm very pale. And I don't want to look like I just have some weird rash. This is always the scariest part of doing a cream makeup face base thing. That made no sense. Point being, any form of liquid blush scares me. Because it's really hit or miss on me. Now we're at this point, and at this point you could easily just, get the, if you're wearing one, rolling pin out of your bangs and put on some red lipstick and call it a day. Or call it a party look. But yeah, I want to go for something extra. So inspired by the improvised berry crown, I'm going to paint berries on my face. Let's just do that. This, by the way, is fully done in face paint. If you don't have face paint and you want to do this look, you can totally just use eyeliner or even wet eyeshadow, really, if your eyeshadow cooperates with that. Or liquid lipstick. Do whatever you want. I use face paint just because it is actually made for painting on the face. So it's easy to use and also it feels like nothing on my skin, which is quite nice. So yeah, all we have to do now is lipstick and setting spray and we're completely done. And we're left with these final results. I gotta say, I'm really pleased with it. I had like a vague idea in mind, but like nothing like a face chart or anything of what I was actually planning on doing. Because if I make one, I always change it anyways. But yeah, like I said at the beginning, if you want to do just a party look, you could totally just do this and leave out this part. Obviously. I do think the red lipstick really finishes it off both as a Christmas holiday glam look. But also with the red berries in it. And also, I gotta say, I'm impressed with how well this thing stays in my hair. Like, it's super light. So it's like literally just 2 claw clips and that's it. And wow, it's surprisingly comfortable. I might actually wear this on Christmas. Why not? Anyway, yeah, if you want to know everything I've used in my face, that sounds scary, on my face today, you can find it below the video in a list. If you like this video, please click the like button as well. Because it makes YouTube suggest my videos more often to new people, which really helps. And if you don't want to miss any of my future videos, I have more glam looks coming up that are like, more wearable than this. Then you can always subscribe to my channel. Yeah, and for now, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful day and I hope to see you next time. Bye!